Welcome to the Embrace Strength podcast. I'm your host, Ashley Crocker. I am an experienced trainer and active life professional. I work with people who are struggling with nagging pain to get back to the activities they love without fear of re-injury. This podcast is here to educate and provide value to you on all things health, fitness, staying active, and personal development. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome to this episode of Feisty Friday. We had a week off last week. The past couple of weeks have been hectic for me and I didn't have an episode pre-recorded last week. I got married a couple weeks ago, which was amazing and super fun. And so that to say, I have been playing catch up on a couple of things, but we are back today with another Feisty Friday, and I am excited to talk about this. And I am going to talk about how your lack of confidence as a coach might actually be selfish. And let me explain more. So the reason that I am chatting about this today, because this is one of the biggest things that I see in the coaches that I mentor. And a couple of weeks ago, I actually ran a free experience for coaches where we talked about uncovering your biggest barrier. And a common thread that I saw was people being afraid to put themselves out there and talk about what they do. And I deal with this too. I'm getting better at it, but this is so common, like being afraid to have conversations and talk about how you help people. But today I want to offer you a reframe that really has helped me over the past 6 to 8 months, I would say. So the reason why this might be selfish is I'm sure you know that you can help people. Like your current clients, you're probably like, I know that I'm helping them and improving their life so much because of the things that they tell me. And you're like, if once I get the clients, like I do such a good job, but I'm nervous to put myself out there in front of new eyes and new people. And my follow-up question is, why are you afraid to put yourself out there and talk about what you do? Usually what people say to that is, I'm afraid to put myself out there because I'm afraid of what others are going to think of me. And that is an ego problem. Something that my mentor has said that was like a slap in the face the first time that I heard her say this is that coaches are the most egotistical people ever. And when she first said that, it was like triggering because I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. Like, I cannot believe she just said that. Like, that is not true. But like, the more that I thought about it, I'm like, okay, she's right. Because the things that was holding me back at that time were like being afraid of what people will think. Like, what if I fail? Like, what if? But it was like all about me. And I wasn't thinking about like I can't help more people if I don't put myself out there and people don't know what I do. If no one knows what you do or how you can help them, you're not going to reach more people. And so actually, I was making it about me instead of making it about my potential clients and the people that I can help. She told me this quote that she got from her own mentor, and it was so good. I wrote it on a sticky note and put it on my computer so I look at it literally every single day. It says, if I make it about me, I can't make it about them. And every time that I might feel nervous to put something out there or talk on my social media or start conversations with people or whatever it might be, like every time I have resistance to that, I look at that sticky note and I'm like, I'm making it about me right now. I'm not making it about the potential client or the person, because we all got into coaching to help people and because we love helping people, but we can't help people if we're not actually talking about what we do or sharing about it or whatever. So your lack of showing up is you're actually blocking all these people that could like resonate with you and that you could potentially help. And so that's what I'm giving you to chew on today. A short but potent message that I really want you to think about. And I want you to be more bold with just putting yourself out there, talking about things that you're passionate about, being excited about what you do. Because I'm sure you get excited when you serve your clients and when you read your check-ins and have sessions with them and they're making so much progress. Like, I'm sure that energizes you. Harness that excitement when you are putting yourself out there, talking to more people, making connections with other people in your space, and just watch how things change for you. One more thing that I want to share with you before I hop off is that if you are listening to this and you are a coach who does programming for your clients, or maybe you program for yourself, then you should be at my free masterclass I'm doing the week of May 13th, all about simplifying your programming. If you find yourself overthinking what to do for clients, spending way too much time on figuring out what to do, and you feel like you don't have a system or process or don't really know for sure if this is the right thing to be doing with your client, you should be at this masterclass. I am going to share with you my frameworks and systems that I use with my own clients, and I will help you develop your own system so that things can be faster for you. You can stop wasting time and you can be more confident in what you're doing with your clients. Another thing I'm going to share with you is things to look at with common aches or pains. I'm going to touch on things like back pain, knee pain, and shoulder pain because that is the most common issues that I see with clients. I'm going to give you some tools with things to look at so that you can get more insight into what might be going on instead of you having to just change the movement entirely or switch body parts or just say rest until it feels better. You should be here. So if you want a spot at this masterclass, send me a message on Instagram. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. If you want to connect with me, send me a message on Instagram, Ashley Crocker 127. You could check out my website, embracestrength.co. Hop on my email list to get my Pain Rules freebie guide, and I will talk to you next week.